Hey everybody, and welcome back to Let's Play Lunar. So we interrupted our red chest collection last time, just kind of randomly because I ran out of time. So we'll just finish up these last couple of chests, starting with this one in Nanza. A crystal pendant. Don't I have one of those? Yes, I do. And it's the one that increases spiritual power. Interesting. Well, I gave him this protective ring last time, but I'm pretty sure, since my experiments seem to prove to me that wisdom doesn't do anything for healing, he's the only one to benefit from that. Although, of course, I could also give her 2 of them and make her magic that much better. Honestly? Maybe tempting? We already have... well, she's literally already wearing 2 necklaces, so we know that's possible. I don't know, should I balance it out a bit more? Or should I just give more good items to my favorite character? Well, or just anyone who isn't Nash, I should say. Let's see, his wisdom is 67 with buffs. Hers is 81. I mean, I could bring his closer to hers. And of course, well, I mean, she does have 10 more wisdom in terms of base stats. So there is that. I could bring her up to 91, though. And losing out on minimal amounts of defense. You know what? I'm gonna do it. Screw Nash. No, if I find another one, I'm obviously gonna improve, you know, his wisdom more. But yeah, there you go. 91 wisdom. And I mean, I don't think we really have much of a use for this, do we? I don't think so. Gonna keep it for now, though. So that was a nice find. Right, next one is south of Nanza, so we can just run out of here. And I'm pretty sure this area is quite small. Oh, wasn't it like a... yeah, over to the right there. I think the path just bends back upward. Okay, looks like we're easily one-shotting all of these. Is the game still a little bit loud on my end? Maybe, I don't know. I already turned the volume down a little bit twice, but apparently not enough. Okay, we avoided that bee over there. Oh, not this one. Let's see, the next one on the list. I mean, there is Lan, where we can just teleport. And then we have the 2 in Marriott and the Marriott Woods. I did say that I was going to wait until we needed to return there anyway, but there could be something good inside. And it is tempting to just finish the list off entirely. Another Silverlight, okay. Not bad. Not super exciting. I'll take it for sure. Right, hand it over. Don't accidentally use it or anything. I mean, you can hold on to this. I think I'm just gonna sell this one. It's hard to say how good this is, right? Because you don't get numbers for elemental resistances. So, I mean, technically, it might be worth holding on to it until we encounter something. And we encounter an encounter where those resistances would come in handy, but in knowing myself, I'm just not going to bother swapping defensive equipment like that. Maybe I should. I mean, it's hard to say how effective it really is. If it's just a 10% defense effectively, then, you know, it shouldn't really make a difference. Obviously, I expect every fight in the game to be beatable without absolutely min-maxing every little piece of gear, you know. When in doubt, you can always just grind for a level or two extra. So I think I'm just gonna make my life a little bit easier. Well, in a way. Maybe harder in a different way. Anyway, we will use this thing to go to land. That's the one. I guess we can actually teleport to Marriott at the very least. So that chest is completely free to just pick up. Yeah. And at that point, when there's only one left, another Silverlight. Well, okay. Yeah, nothing in... Well, there was one in Riza. I don't think there was one in Iluk, at least not that I saw. Maybe past the bug gate. Let's see here. Southwest Marriott. It's always southwest, isn't it? Southwest Saith, Southwest Meribia. South of Nanza, west of Riza. See a bit of a bias there toward southern and western directions for some reason. Or maybe I just missed all the ones in the northeast. Southwest, though. Is it inside a building? Once again, my list does not specify. No, actually it might... Yeah, it's just outside. Okay. Another Silverlight! Yay! Exciting. Okay. Well, yeah, at this point I'm just gonna grab the last one as well. It's not like it's gonna take long or anything. However, maybe I'm just gonna take the time to clear up Marriott Woods one more time while I'm there. I don't know, I kind of feel like just doing some fighting. Obviously I'm gonna do it off camera because it's gonna take, well, it's gonna take like 10 minutes or so at this point. Right, am I missing anything else? No, got that one, that one, that one, that one. Yeah, okay. And then we'll check out that final chest for now. We're probably gonna run into more red chests, which of course is kind of pointless after the point in the story where you're guaranteed to have the thief's guild certificate or whatever. You know, which makes it so you can just open those like any other chest. But I guess it would also be weird to just never see a red chest ever again after this point. So yeah, it's gonna be a bit strange either way. But they're probably gonna be more, and yeah, it's not gonna make a difference. Anyway, just a random musing, I suppose. Okay, and here we are. And we got another fortune ring. This is literally just luck though, right? Yeah. So, in other words, really hard to say what it does, if it does anything at all. Okay, what do you have? Magic resistance. I mean, it's 10 magic resistance, which is otherwise pretty low for you, so not terrible. But if luck really does help with crits, I would like him to have that, maybe? This does increase wisdom... Wait, didn't this increase wisdom more? Am I crazy? It increases wisdom by 1. I thought it was more, somehow. So never mind, this is not actually a good piece of equipment. I mean, I guess lore-wise it would make sense for him to hold on to it. He could always have it in his item inventory as opposed to equipped, but... yeah, this one, of course. I mean, it's not terrible. It's another 10-point increase to a stat, of course. But yeah, as far as I can tell, which is not that far, but at least as far as I can tell, luck is really only going to benefit, or is mostly going to benefit, melee attackers. The healing ring is super nice to have. Rather, needless to say, more attack power for a physical attacker is just kind of the best thing, almost the best thing you can have. So it's hard to imagine letting go of that one anytime soon. Screw defense. There. Magic defense is nice, but potential for crits is maybe even better? I don't know. Suppose I... You know what? Oops, that's not what I meant to do. This is just not very good as equipment. Yeah, it's just literally 1 point of wisdom. Whereas this is going to make him even more protected from magic. I mean, sure, why not? Sure. Okay. Right, I did fight most enemies here, by the way. Well, not that one, apparently. Kyle leveled up, didn't gain anything special. Then Nash leveled up, and he actually gained another spell, which I haven't tried yet, so quickly going to do that. Also, I think Alex should be really close to leveling up again. Oh, also, as expected, basically, since all enemies in this area are just resistant to magic, seemingly, all these elemental weapons that we are using actually do deal reduced damage. Like Alex's Ice Sword, and Jessica has the Ice Mace, and Mia has an Ice Staff, so all of those melee attacks are dealing ineffective yellow damage. Right, you gained Thunder Thrust, all enemies, for 18. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I had no reason to expect the new spell to be cheaper or anything. Well, let's at least see what it looks like. Obviously, it's not going to be effective.
Check this out.
He's obviously going to go first. Okay. Yeah, 36 damage. I mean, it's decent as far as magic damage in this area is concerned, but yeah, you can see we're not dealing a ton of damage with those attacks. Oh, okay. But obviously, these enemies are not so problematic at this point. Oops. Oh, there he goes, okay. 3 MP. Yeah. Kind of missed the HP. 3 attack, not terrible. Magic Endurance. Range increased by 1? Okay, sure. I guess that helps. Although he's usually capable of reaching any enemy, even at the very back of the room, but I guess sometimes when you have to, you know, move from one enemy to another after attacking, you might still run out of movement range. Still no third attack, though. I guess if that ever happens, it's still a bit further away. That's okay. Not sure why I went here to heal, since we're going to head over to another place with a statue right away. Not spells. What are you doing? Use wings. Can we just wrap the list? Actually, yes, we can. Alright, yep, of course there's a statue. Why wouldn't there be? And we can open this now. And go hunt for some fluffy... No, what are they called? What are we looking for? Don't remember exactly, but I'm sure it's gonna become apparent anyway. So there are apparently 2 different kinds of bugs here that are impossible or very hard to distinguish. And we only need that one particular kind. Fluffy bugs? Weren't they literally called fluffy bugs? That's not a fluffy bug. These are probably fluffy bugs. Let's see what we're dealing with here in general. Okay. Fly devils. Let's see if our ice melee attacks are still performing badly against these. Just gonna go with his with Nash's cheaper spell, because yeah, 18 for a spell. It hitting all enemies is nice, but unless I really need to go for max damage, that is a pretty steep price to pay. Sure, I can just attack that guy and
check this out.
I'm assuming, yeah, okay. These enemies are not also randomly super resistant to any magic. Oh, okay. That was some pretty heavy damage to Nash. Thankfully we finished them all off. Ooh, 588! Okay, well this is the new grinding spot, obviously. Why wouldn't the latest area be? But that is a pretty significant jump in experience rewards, isn't it? For just 4 enemies? Yeah, quite generous. Okay, that actually healed for almost 50? Wait, he was at 55. Yeah, so 49. Well, it's not, that's completely within the normal range that I've been experiencing. Hello? Okay, so these are just combat encounters. Puffy bugs. Wait. Was it Puffy or Fluffy? Are these the ones? It's... I mean, I can't do anything but just fight them normally anyway. It's not like I could... like I can collect them or anything. Wow. Once again, they seem to be so close together, but apparently not close enough for explosion staff. Also, there might be a boss fight here, so I'm once again feel encouraged to just conserve both Kyle's and Alex's mana, so we're just gonna go with these. These look like they would maybe be weak to fire, so who knows? Let me target the one in the back.
Check this out.
Okay, somewhat normal damage from lightning. Ah. Oh, unfortunately. Oh, okay, they can put to sleep. Touch to put to sleep. And of course, depending on which one Mia is going to target. Okay, that one, that might still hit all 3 of those. Yes, it did. And it killed only 1. Holy crap, okay. That didn't go so well. Both spellcasters are still around. Huh. Nash can definitely finish off one of these guys in the front here. Just with a melee attack, or, well, range attack, with a physical attack. Because they must both be very close to death. Oh, wait, it didn't even kill it. Interesting. I guess the other one was more damage than I realized. Well, in that case, I should have gone for some more area spells. Oh well. And now, of course, they're all left, you know, close together. But of course, also, almost everyone is back on their feet again, so let's just maybe do some of this. Okay. I mean, they're otherwise not super dangerous, of course. But, you know, the fact that they can put us to sleep definitely makes for potentially pretty long fights. 430 only? Okay, so definitely prioritize fighting those flies for XP. Okay, no special gains for her. So I guess those weren't the right kind of bug. Maybe. Hold on. Maybe the idea is just that we'll eventually run into one of these that looks just like all the other regular enemies, but that's gonna be the quest bug that we actually need as a material for building an airship, apparently. Also, so yeah, I don't know exactly how that makes sense. I mean, they do look pretty fluffy, so maybe you take their hair for, yeah, I don't know, the bug fur as a material. I suppose that makes sense. That makes just as much sense as anything. So these were pretty easy to fight, weren't they? Right, they did deal a decent amount of damage with their swooping attack, but that's okay. I guess I could make sure that I hit them all for 10 mana, sure, why not?
Check this out.
Okay. Good. Yeah, 34 damage and poison, right, okay. Yeah, it's gonna waste her attack. Or is she? Wait, is Kyle gonna act before her? Yes, he does. Okay, good. Another 588. Mia gained a level. Nice. 6 MP. New spell? No, she only just gained one. Oh, never mind. Flame Bomb. Huh. Is that all of her spells, actually? No. Okay, never mind. But that's, yeah, that is equivalent to her single target ice spell, of course. Throw Fireball. Okay, as I expected. It's only 13, so it's not as expensive as her, as the previous spell that she got, but yeah. Still, relatively expensive for a single target spell. I'm expecting it to be pretty powerful then, of course. Her much cheaper single target ice spell is already quite powerful. I should probably also heal up a little bit. I mean, Alex is gonna recover. Whatever. What is this? Wait. Oh. Not what I expected. Random jump pads. What are you guys? I guess we haven't fought any of you yet. Oh, right, okay. More of those man-eaters. Our ice weapons might not do so well against them, but who knows? Let's try lightning. And just for fun, let's try... I guess Nash's spell did miss this one, right? So let's try the single target fireball, see if that's enough to one-shot one of these guys.
Check this out.
Okay, they seem pretty tanky.
By the power of Athena.
Ooh, oh, that's a fancy fireball from the heavens. I like that one. Well, it's a series of fireballs even, but and the damage is okay. Not as good as I expected, maybe, or hoped for. I suppose these guys also aren't specifically weak to fire, apparently. Okay, Kyle's definitely going to finish up that one. Yeah, that still worked out pretty well. 720. Nice. Kyle leveled up again. Only 2 MP, of course, but yeah. That's all it's gonna be. Wisdom, magic endurance. Okay. What kind of items do we get here? A healing ring. Another healing ring. Wow. Okay. Man, wait. There we go. Oh, the healing ring is so nice. I mean, it's certainly not completely necessary to have, but it's so convenient. I just like passive regen. I mean, I'm definitely going to replace that at some point with something more powerful, right? I could even see myself just replacing it with another Wrath Ring or whatever it is, for just straight up more attack power. But now that we have a second one, who tends to take a lot of damage? Yeah, maybe Kyle? Would it make sense for him? I suppose. Honestly, I gave him the luck ring, but I don't really think it does that much either way. Have we seen him crit since I equipped it? Maybe. Honestly, I don't know. It's kind of hard to notice when you're not specifically paying attention. So, who knows? What was that one? Oh, that is the healing ring. Wait, doesn't that look different from this one somehow? No, it's just because of the background. Okay, never mind. Kind of makes... I don't know, the healing ring does seem to make the most sense on my fighters for some reason. Also, the healing might be percentage-based, because I think it's been generally increasing. We're healing for over 10 points now pretty regularly, whereas it used to be below 10. when I first got the first ring? Or am I just... maybe I'm just completely imagining things. Either way. We'll see. Yeah, I mean, just seeing those numbers is kind of nice. Puffy bugs. Okay, right. More of these things. They weren't really weak to anything specifically, right? I'm tempted to try this. If only it hit more than 2 enemies. Ever. It just doesn't feel worth it. Single target, even less so. I don't know. I just want to see how effective that attack is going to be. Just curious. It's probably not going to one. Oh wow, that is absolutely not worth it. Yikes. Maybe that one's going to die. Okay, at least we killed 1. 2. Okay, good, good. So less potential for people being put to sleep. Like so? No? Okay. Maybe that was actually just a normal melee attack. And not the sleep special move. Okay, so Kyle's sleeping. That's okay. You can actually just attack. Yeah, with the crossbow, Nash's physical attack is actually surprisingly competent. Well, not against these things. I guess they are relatively resistant to physical, but, you know, in general. Plus, of course, the advantage of being able to shoot any enemy from anywhere. Certainly nice.
Summon elemental power.
Okay. Not bad. Well, that was a crit. That was a crit. Nash gained another level. Range increased by 1. Okay, sure. Did I just spot a red chest? No, just some yellow flowers. This is just a dead end, huh? Nothing happening here. Okay. Interesting. No secret path here. Nope, that's... Oh, wait. Oh, that looks so suspicious, doesn't it? But it's nothing. Well, we did get the ring up here, so that was a nice find, I guess. Even though it made me... you know... forced me to reconsider my equipment yet again. But I suppose there's... I'm not really complaining about being offered more good rings. I don't know if that was very necessary, but I don't know. Okay, more of those guys. I mean, they're worth a ton of experience, though. I should be fighting them. Oh, it's just 3. I guess that's not going to be as much. But still, yeah, I'm just gonna... Is that gonna hit? Oh, that is gonna hit all 3? And since he's gonna act before they do, I suppose that's worth.
Check this out.
Ooh, nice hit. That should kill, yep, sure. Enough. And with any luck, this ice spell should finish off that one. 81? Okay. That is less than I did with the fireball, to be fair. But obviously it also costs only half of it, so... Still quite solid damage. Are you also puffy? Presumably, huh? Oh, never mind. There's a fluffy bug. So do we just kill it? I guess so. I mean, we probably need it as materials and not... We don't need it alive, right? Or were we specifically told to capture one? Again, though, that's not really an option as far as I'm aware, so... Yeah. Sure, just go for the strongest spells. Which would be... I guess this one? Could have him use a special move. I mean, I don't have any reason to assume that the fluffy bug is gonna be especially dangerous or anything. Oh, it ran away. Oh, it's that kind of enemy. Yeah, that makes sense.
Check this out.
That's a bit annoying. Okay, yeah, knock them all back. But they're gonna spread out anyway. Oh, okay, dodge to sleep, for what it's worth. Yeah, knock it back into the pack. Ooh, perfect. Well.
Summon elemental power.
Okay, she targets that one, which is not ideal. It's definitely not gonna hit that one on the bottom left, yeah. Oh well. Okay, so you just get lucky to find one of these groups that actually includes a fluffy bug and then get lucky again with it not running away? Well, at least now that I know that is one of those enemies, I'm going to definitely specifically target that one when I encounter a new one. Because I don't know if it's also hard to kill. It might be very easy to kill, so all you really need to do is get lucky with it not running away and then hit it with anything. But you never know. Okay, get 5 of these, which means that's gonna be pretty solid XP. Just go with... I can't quite hit all of them, of course. Wait. Okay, so I targeted the bottom left fly, right? And both the top left and top right were in range. But the top middle, which is just a little bit, you know... So it's I guess the targeting area is not actually a circle. Even though most spell effects seem to imply a circular area of effect. But it's just actually a square around the enemy? Maybe that would make... Maybe that would help explain some of the hitboxes not really making a lot of sense. I've been assuming circular-shaped targets, target zones. But yeah. With the circle you would expect, you know, if the top left and top right are within range, then the top middle should also be, because it's barely any further away. But that's not how it is, so... Whatever, I guess I'm just gonna target that one. They're all gonna fly all over the place anyway, it's, you know... Why am I trying to strategize here? There's no point. And these are pretty squishy anyway. Yeah, that actually kills that one already. If nothing else, I should probably... Oh? Oh, okay, that one just wasted its turn. Interesting, but because that one was spinning in place, indicating to me that it was trying to do a special attack, right? 735, holy crap. But yeah. So I thought the spinning animation would indicate a... Oh, hello. Okay, that just happened, apparently. Would indicate them preparing a special attack. But then... If it was, why did it just fly across the battlefield? Like for a normal, you know, for a normal melee attack. You'd think that a special attack would always hit from anywhere. But who knows? How do we best deal with these? I have no idea. Could try to put them to sleep, or we could just kill them, I guess. Does it really matter? No, not really. Fire does seem to deal a bit more damage against them, I guess. Maybe it's just... Maybe that's not even necessarily true. You know what? Will that hit them? Okay, and that... Yeah, sure, whatever. We'll just roll with it.
Check this out.
By the time Kyle's turn comes up, they're definitely all move anyway, so... Okay, that one's already dead. Oh, never mind. Okay, that's solid damage, but not enough. Wait. Nope, not enough to kill them. Okay. Slapped Jessica once. Rude, but not too bad. She slaps him back, kills him. That's justice. I wonder with how these things are positioned if we can actually travel backwards the direction we just came. Probably, though. Okay, there's the next bug. I wonder if this zone really has a boss fight. It probably doesn't. If it's just a matter of finding these bug encounters and getting lucky with one.
Check this out.
Okay. Lots of healing nuts as well. Okay, another chance. I was just about to say that, you know, if this group didn't have a fluffy bug in it, maybe I'd like to... Maybe I should try running away and encountering, you know, triggering the same encounter again to see if it's just a random chance or if the party composition is always predetermined. I mean, it's almost certainly gonna run away anyway, but... Yeah, of course.
Check this out.
Yeah, good job. Oh, Nash is running really low on mana as well. I guess I've been pretty... Yeah. Pretty something. What am I trying to say? I don't know. I've not been holding back on spells at all. Which, if we do run into some sort of boss encounter, is gonna be a bit of a problem.
By the power of
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, this is not looking great, but then she targets that one. Kind of the worst one to target there, but at least she killed that one. I'm sure we can just finish them off like this, right? They must all be pretty close to death, maybe? Oh, not as close as I would have hoped. I guess on the plus side, they haven't really managed to put anyone to sleep this time around, so... Okay, what you got for me? Crystal bracelet, more trinkets, what? Or, wait, actually, a bracelet might be... Who might that be for? Armlet? Who even has the thing? Oh, you do. Not cubic zirconia. Okay. No one says they don't want it? Wait. No, they kneel down. Does that mean it's for him? Hold on. Oh, okay. Bracelet is specifically for him. Gotcha. Okay, just a small defense increase. Sure. What is this? Suspicious looking gigantic carrot? What even is that? Some sort of palm tree with a very thick stem? Who knows? Maybe it is a giant carrot. Wait, yeah, they have gigantic pumpkins as well. So, I guess giant vegetables are just their thing. More of these guys. You know what? Just swat them like the flies they are. Well, I'm gonna have to keep an eye on HP here, but yeah. Should be done in 2 rounds. Yeah, it's down to 49. If one of them actually hits her, she might be in trouble, but with any luck, we'll kill them before they get a chance. Maybe? We'll see. 69 damage, nice. Oh, it did target her, but... Kyle to the rescue? Yeah. Not even close. Alex level? Okay, nothing special? Nope. That's okay. Oof. Okay. Yeah, that's a little bit close. 55. Just heal her again. Everyone else is doing okay. Well, actually, heal yourself a little bit as well. Okay, surely a third time's the charm, right? Except, of course, this one doesn't have them. Okay, well, I'll try. So it was... really? We didn't get away from these things? These don't seem like enemies that should be particularly difficult to run away from, but what do I know? Anyways, 5 puffy bugs. We'll see if I ever manage to run away successfully. Oh, come on. This is just obnoxious at this point. Okay. Okay. So, a critical hit on a sleeping person is pretty rough. Pretty rough. Well, no, it's okay. Who's gonna attack us first? These guys, and it's the same composition again, so it's probably fixed ahead of time. I mean, I don't know, maybe there are just these two different combinations or configurations, and we just happened to get the same one twice in a row. It's perfectly possible. I tried this before. I thought, surely these are close enough together. No, they're not. Stop it. Did I try this one? I don't even remember anymore. It's... sure. These are annoying enough that I'm going to keep spending mana on them. For Kyle, though, it's so unfortunate. I love his power sweep attack, but I basically can never use it at the start of a fight because enemies... Well, I can't rely on all the enemies just gathering around him. And this will not hit them all. In fact, it will only hit half of them, so... Yeah, never mind.
Check this out.
I suppose if I assume... I don't know. If I assume that the enemy parties are fixed, and if one of these does not contain a fluffy bug, it never will, I could just run away to save the time, because these aren't... You know, these encounters take a lot of time, they're kind of annoying. And they're not even worth nearly as much experience, or, well, I mean, they're worth the least experience out of all the different encounters in this zone, so... It just feels kind of bad, wasting all that time on fighting them. But then, who knows? I mean, I'm of course not sure if it's really just a matter of getting lucky, and what do I do if I run out of encounters, if I, you know, exhaust all of the encounters here, all of the potential fluffy bug encounters. 5 AP. Saint Litany, what is that? If I exhaust all the potential fluffy bug encounters and I just didn't get lucky. Oh, we get back-to-back encounters here, of course. Right. Of course, it's just flies, so it's no problem at all. All allies recover HP each turn. Ooh. Mass regen? For 12? I mean, that's something I'm gonna cast at the beginning of every single boss fight from now on. Let's give it a shot. Obviously, we don't really need it here, but... In fact, it's gonna go mostly to waste.
Althena, lend me your power!
Okay, nice dodge. Not so nice... not dodge. Okay. Oh, it's only... that was... I see. So the regen isn't great. It was only 5 on everyone. Except for Alex, of course. But it's interesting to see that the effect of the ring... Wait, was it Alex? But why not... Oh, Kylo's at full health, never mind. Yeah, so he wasn't actually healed at all. But it is interesting to see that it will stack. Different kinds of regen will stack. So, in that sense, I could probably equip both healing rings on the same person, and it would just double the effect. But at the cost of having no, you know, actual stats from trinkets. So I think I'll pass on that. But it is an interesting possibility, I guess. Okay, yeah, anyway, so what do we do if we run out of potential fluffy bugs, basically? I guess then we just reset the area and try again, which seems a bit, you know, strange that that would be what's required for progress, but then again, I guess why not? Okay, got one of those guys there. Sure. Maybe I should start just skipping encounters like this because it's gonna take a moment. I suppose I could. As in, you know, skip recording them. Oh hey, Kyle leveled up again. Just caught it in time. Attack only up by 1. Kinda lame. And... that's it? Yes, that's it. Okay. We also took a lot of damage from these things. Turns out their poison bite attack is no joke. Yeah, a lot of damage. Yikes. Starting to run low on mana a little bit, but I suppose we can always retreat to town. Well, there's... this is our chance. Come on, surely this is the one. Please? So yeah, I was basically wondering... so either we just run out, it's purely based on luck, or it's kind of scripted that they're all gonna run away until you encounter the last one. So you have to actually hit all of the bug encounters, and then the last one is scripted to not run away, or, you know, something. But who knows? I guess I'm just gonna keep trying. What else can I do? Only to get disappointed again. Maybe queuing up a melee attack? Not melee, a physical attack with Nash is faster somehow, initiative-wise, than a spell. And maybe that's gonna go off before it gets a chance to run away, but probably not. There, just hit all enemies. No matter where they run off to. Ow. Why do I even get my hopes up? Well, in that case, I guess I'm gonna skip the rest of this. Okay, and Nash leveled up. 4 MP. And, well, he just got a new spell, so I'm not expecting anything new here. Nope. More of those. Yeah, I should heal you at least. I feel like I need to start being a little bit more conservative with mana. I mean, we have a billion magic restoring items, of course, but, you know. Anyway, skipping time. Okay, no level ups this time. I got bit a little bit. Yeah, Alex did, I suppose. 35,000, almost 36,000 gold, by the way, so that's nice. Not even trying to grind for money or anything. It just happens. Well, there's another bug. 3,000 silver, speaking of getting very, very rich. Okay, surely this one's the one. Well, it could be. So here we go again. Sure, I'll just have you shoot it. Basically try the same thing again. And it's gonna run away. It sure does. Okay, well. Okay, once again, no level ups. Oh. Oh, okay. Okay. See, I mean, yeah, it would have felt weird if all this was just, you know, keep grinding this area until you get lucky. So, I kind of thought there would have to be some sort of special encounter or special event eventually. Now, of course, if this actually turns into a proper boss fight of some sort, then we might be in a little bit of trouble because we're all pretty low on mana. I was just considering using a Starlight on Jessica so I can keep going a little bit longer, because she's actually in the red numbers at this point. Oh no, it got away again! Don't worry, Null. I know how to handle feisty little things. Come here, critter. I mean, it is technically cornered, although it could technically just disappear into the underbrush and be gone. We've got it cornered! Oh. Okay, just like that we got the fluffy bug. Alright. By the way, Kyle, what was that remark about knowing how to handle feisty things? Jess, I don't know what that word means. Which one of those? Uh-huh. Remind me to define it for you next time you try to make the moves on me. Not that I'm admitting to being feisty or anything. No, of course not. Well, okay, that was that, I suppose. Just a matter of maybe encountering... I mean, I guess it must have been this particular encounter, come to think of it. Because, of course, they wouldn't have scripted a little cutscene like that for every possible location. So, yeah, it was just this one. And so I guess there wasn't a chance for any of the previous ones we encountered to not run away. Oh, I can't help but wonder what would happen if you encounter one in combat and, you know, with a... Is there a way with a super high-level endgame party that you're fast enough to actually act before these do, or do they just have 999? You do keep encountering them, apparently, so there's that at least. Maybe they just have, you know, the maximum possible initiative stat or speed stat or whatever, so they will always run away. But I don't know, maybe it is possible to just kill them. Yeah, anyway, we're gonna... Oh, I suppose I'm gonna give it a chance to run away. Which it almost certainly is going to do, but... Just in case it does not... Nope, of course it does. Okay, never mind then. Any level ups? Nope. Well, we got the next encounter right away, but... We all know how this is gonna go. Yeah. Okay, again, no level ups. Good experience. Healing nut. Nothing special. A spook hairpin. Huh? What kind of item might that be? Hairy Scary. That is for Mia, apparently? Okay. Oh yeah, she does use hairpins. Okay. Eventually I'll remember. Better defense, 2 points of wisdom. I'll take it. Unless, of course, the Jade Hairpin already had some amount of wisdom increase, but either way, just straight up upgrade all around. I will take it. Was this the other side of... No? No, I think we might have been on the other side of this barrier of bushes. I think. Unless my sense of direction is completely off. My mental mapping. Got more of those bugs. I mean, I guess there's not really a reason to keep fighting these anymore. They're not aggressive, of course, so I can easily avoid them. But sure, I will keep fighting some more of these, because they're just worth it. Also, that last encounter... Well, I suppose the last encounter didn't really get a chance to damage me, because I decided to just go ahead and... you know, use Alex's special attack there. Like so, which does not kill them. Or even deal particularly great damage. But it's enough to prime them all for basically being finished off easily like that. Okay, it's just a Vine Whip, not too bad. That's a bite though, for 40 damage, yeah. Anyway, like this you can deal with them pretty quickly. for another easy 720. Okay, so, I mean, I've basically moved around the perimeter of the area, right? So there should only be a couple of places left, like in the middle. Wait, what am I doing? In the middle of the zone. Right, yeah. So down this way, I don't want to accidentally trigger that encounter. Thank you very much. Okay, there are a bunch more flies. Okay, no levels. It's okay. Alex got hit pretty bad. Someone usually does. Oh, wait. Oh, okay. No, hold on. Oh, wait. Oh, okay. Yeah, I remember this, of course. So I could have gone up this way. Is that just an alternate path? It looks like it just connects to the same open-ish area up here. Yeah. Yeah, it does. Right? Wait, there was more area here than I thought. Oh god. Maybe I never went here? As indicated by the presence of an enemy? Maybe. Okay. Fluffy bug. This is... Okay. I see. That connects like so. Do I need healing? Well, Jessica might, maybe, but she's fine. At this point, I'm definitely gonna conserve mana, unless I really have to. Okay, this is actually back here. I see. Good. Surely there's at least, like, another chest. I feel like there should be one more. Okay. Maybe not, actually. Maybe not. Oh, well, there's one more non-bug encounter, though. And that's that. Level ups? Yeah. Alex again. Nice. 5 MP... 5 HP, 2 MP. Nothing special. Okay. Pretty standard. Right, this is where I went. Yeah, okay. So I just somehow... How? Where? What? Where'd that one come from? Okay, guess we're not quite done yet. Oh, close though. Timer-wise as well. Okay, Jessica levels, yeah. Jessica and Alex are always pretty close experience-wise. Oh, number of attacks? Wow, okay. I was not sure if she would get one, but... That's pretty good. Nice one. Well, I think I might have seen everything at this point. And might have killed all the other encounters. The regular enemy encounters. And we definitely have what we came for, so... there's that. I could just leave. So next time we're gonna be returning to town and, well, deliver the bug and see what that does. If that gives us our airship right away. I think I will look around this area just a little bit more off camera just to make sure I didn't miss anything, but I'm fairly certain at this point that I did not. But we'll see. Of course, I'll report back with anything that I might find that I might have missed. So, as always, I thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and I shall see you real soon. Bye-bye.